Hi guys, and welcome back to this week's video from Bitesize Excel. In today's video, we're going to take a look at using forms. Now, forms are quite a handy little feature that can help speed up adding data into an Excel table or searching for data in very large data sets. The first thing you need to know about forms is that your data needs to be in an Excel table format. So this one already is, but if your dataset isn't, you can do it by coming to your Insert tab and using the Table option. I'll link to some of my previous videos on Excel tables in the description below if you'd like to find out a little bit more information. But the first thing that we need to do when we want to use forms is we need to add it into our Quick Access toolbar. That's because the Forms option doesn't appear anywhere on the ribbon. So to do that, what we do is we come to this little arrow down at the very top. We come to More Commands, and then what you need to do, so we've got our Quick Access toolbar, we want to find the Form command, which isn't appearing in the ribbons, so you can either get to it via commands not in the ribbon or via all commands. So if we select one of those and then scroll down until we get to Form, there we go, add it in, click OK, and you'll see that it now appears here at the top. If we were to just click on it when we're in our workbook, we will get an error, as you can see. So what you need to do is click into your table and then hit your form. And what you get is, instead of all your headings along the top, you get them vertically down the side. And you can simply add in or amend any of this data. The mileage cost here is grayed out because in my table, that is a formula. It can also stop you from overwriting formulas within your table. If we click back into our form here, you can amend any of these. You can go to Find Next to scroll through them. Or we can add a new one on the end. So if we were to go to Add New, say we'll do Emma, just put in a random travel date. We'll go from site 3 to site 4. Say that's 80 miles. And we're going to put in a subsistence cost of 20. And when we hit Enter, you'll see that that's now appeared in there. And it's automatically calculated the formula for you. Now for some reason this has popped in a different color, so I'm just going to change my font color. That's just how I've got the table set up. It's not set up properly. The other handy function with forms is if we click into it, you can also flick to searching for criteria by pressing this criteria button. And essentially in any of these fields, we can search for records that match a particular criteria. So if we were to search for Alex and hit Enter, you can then use the Find Previous and Find Next buttons to flick through all the records which it finds. You can also search for criteria such as you want to know where your mileage costs have been greater than 3. If we find Next, you can see the mileage cost there is greater, and then Find Next, that one has been 2. So the criteria option is really useful for searching in large data sets. If we're in here and we want to go back to our form, we just click back on this Form button. As well as the handy feature of formulas appearing as grayed out in your forms, you can also apply conditional formatting. So if we were to go to our date and go to our Data tab, click on Data Validation, and we want it to be a date, and say we only want dates in 2021. So we're going to go from 1st of the 1st, 2021 to 31st of the 12th, 2021. We can also add in an error alert. So say, please enter a date between or within 2021. Click OK. Now if I were to try to change this to 2022, we'd get an error here, and that also works when you're within your form. You get the same error. So that's a very quick overview of how you can use forms within Excel. If you've got any questions, please do leave me a comment. I do hope you found this useful. Remember to like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on a future video.